Hi, my name is Roger Nocker. I'm the CEO and founder of KPI Management Solutions. Here's how to create a performance program that drives financial results. You know that most businesses unknowingly leave money on the table through inefficiencies that slowly creep in over time. And here's a great approach to taking that money back with very little risk and or no additional expense. I'm sure you're asking, yeah, that's great, but how? Well, first we create the awareness of a burning platform that motivates the leadership team to want to realize the benefits that are on the table. You can follow up by measuring things that matter. I mean, the measures that take your organization towards the vision that you've created, but at the same time give short-term financial and or customer satisfaction results along the journey. So if you're like most executives, you're probably thinking, okay, great, but how do you do this? My client actually asked me the same question after they'd failed to achieve their budget three times in 5 years. They were stuck in a space where they couldn't reach their targets. They had a list of things to do, but as a collective, they never seemed to move the business forward. Instead, they lived with plausible excuses until the leadership team said, okay, enough's enough. So we helped them create a measurable performance framework, and within 60 days, the mood had changed, and better still, they could physically see a shift in the profit and loss statement. So here's a 30,000 view of what we did. Step one, we created awareness of the burning platform or the looming issue in their business. Either way, the leadership team needs to come away inspired and motivated to achieve much more than what is currently being done. Sometimes this is best done by hearing a similar organization's journey or just doing a diagnostic through an untainted lens. Without this burning desire, you can't move the leadership team forward, and that's critical. Which is the second point. Get the leadership team to list any inefficiency they can think of. Allow them to brainstorm as aggressively as possible without any judgment. Don't worry if they overstate the savings at first. The idea is not to underpromise and overdeliver. The idea is to overstate the opportunity and deliver some of it. Step number 3, we set up a program of well-coordinated action plans, and we drive each project on a weekly basis. This keeps things tight and focused and everybody accountable. It might mean stopping certain things, like each project owner is given as much support from the strategy office as possible. If they don't have the capacity or capabilities, we guide and coach them. The office keeps the drumbeat and ensures that no one falls behind. And then step number 4, we manage the savings through a series of 5 funnels. The first funnel is an idea. The second one is we validate the idea. Thirdly, we design a solution or an optimization. The fourth step is to implement that. And 5 is to track the benefits in the profit and loss statement or on the cash flow statement. Either or is fine. And then you ask project owners to focus on moving their project to the next funnel each week. You can celebrate every time someone moves a step forward or moves a project a step forward. And this, we find, creates a lot of energy and excitement and keeps the overall momentum going forward. So what can you do next with this information? Well, I've put together a case study which just describes the story of what we just followed these principles. And we had a phenomenal result, and you can download the case study. There's no further emails, anything required. So if you found this post useful, and it's just really the tip of the iceberg, we'd love the opportunity to meet in a web meeting for us to understand where you're at and what would make sense in your business. We can explore some of the concepts in more detail, and I'll show you some examples. And the way you can do that is to set up a meeting directly in my calendar using the link below.